Here's my new truck. Looks like I have to work on the mud flaps. These are angled ones, so I have to take those, leave everything on the other truck. Just get new mud flaps, weights on the bottom, and hangers are those angle hangers. But these are oddballs, Volvo, and they're Peterbilt. And put my Marine Corps license plate on this bracket here. It's not centered, but these are chrome instead of the stainless steel. I'll take that off and put the adapters on it, put my covers on it. I gotta polish this, high polish. I'm gonna have to cut this. But this is a Volvo. It's a 2020 860, so it's got the table in it. The color looks like it's midnight blue. I have to polish the front rims, cut that, put my caps on. Door handle chrome. That's pretty important. Then they got chrome around the blinkers. I gotta do that. And put the chrome on the step here. At least the IFTA sticker isn't on that, so I can do that. There's a lip that you can get, even on the bottom too. And my brushes, so I can wipe my feet. Then I have to get chrome mirrors, because it's black. Same on the hood mirrors. And this here has a chrome that's on the bottom. I have to get that, so I have to replace that. And then there's a piece right where the fog lights, have to tint that out. And this piece here, it gets replaced with a chrome one. It's just pretty low. And then on the grill, there's a piece that goes down here, and then plus there's a piece that goes across. I have to order that. eBay or Amazon. Looks like I have to touch up some paint here. The headlight's got a crack. I gotta seal that so it doesn't get water in there. Rocks will do that. And then save up money and get a bowl guard. But this truck will never look like this when I get done with it. I gotta cut these rims. It's not one of those polished kind of Alcoa polished ones. And you see the door handle, I gotta put chrome on that. Say getting the whole piece, I do buy that, but this handle here needs to be a chrome. Looks straight, full fairings. Trying to look and see about chains, where I can put them. They got chains in here, maybe in the side box. But wow, these caps are pretty banged up. But I don't need them. I'm gonna take them off and put my caps on it. And then red light on the back, both of them. And then I'll put the orange lights on the side. I'll have to figure that out. It's different than the Cascadia. Putting orange strip and hide it in the back. The other ones never work on the Volvos. Plus they're pieced. It's not straight across because of the steps in the way. You know, I get about 9 lights on the side. So it's good to have that orange strip all the way across. That'll look a lot better. But definitely the chrome on the mirrors. But I gotta go to Utah. I gotta go to Denver first. I got 2 drops there and then go to Utah. I got 2 drops there. Total 4 drops. But this is my truck now. I'm done with Cascadia and going to Volvo. They only had Peterbilts and Volvos here. That's the company. let's see what I could do inside. Of course, green carpet. There's where I put my tool tray. I have to put it somewhere else, probably in the side box. Well, there's my extra key. I have to do chrome switches. My stereo, change that. CB. Okay. Last time I drove a Volvo was in 1997 when the new models first came out. With the beds on top, table on the bottom. Let's see if I can get some lights here. Well, looks like this top bed is bolted. Doesn't make sense. Should go up to the top. But it looks like they bolted this. Huh. So I don't really use the top bunk. I do take the mattress down to the bottom because these cushions don't really feel good. Yep, that's bolted. It's got a hinge on it. Should go up, and then those buckles up there will latch on to this here. So you can close this, you got headroom. But yeah, that's important. I got a ladder right here. But this is where I put my TV. The toilet will have to go in the closet here. Too bad the bottom isn't, I got storage on the bottom too. And it's got a refrigerator. Full refrigerator and freezer. Pretty big. That's right behind me, but it will have a pin right here so the doors don't open. That was a big problem they had. Well, this is where their microwave's supposed to be. But looks like the driver really just drove it. There's a lot of problems. Curtains. Looks like these curtains here are ripped down. I have to go and fix all that. Even the curtain that goes around. You can see on both ends that they're broken. I'm trying to look for a light switch for this fluorescent. I don't see anything on the dash. Nothing on the sides or bottom yet. Looking around. So, I just got my flashlight on my phone. It looks like 4 speakers. Yep, 4 speakers on the back. I'm looking at the room I have and I don't. Alright, I take it out of the shop. But it looks like I figured out how to turn on that light. It's all about getting this bed up and prop it up. I'll use the bottom bed. Put all my cables underneath the table and put the mattress on that. Gives me more headroom. You can see the TV better with this bed up. But the problem I'm having is the side box is absolutely full. I don't know what the heck I should do about that. But everything is set for climate. Tri-pack. This is the wheel came out, so that must be the tri-pack. And then the other side has a big inverter. So that's going to be hard too. See, I don't have any room. It's got an inverter, and then the heater is in here. There I got fluids. But where the heck am I going to put all my tools? That's the both side compartments. Wow. I don't have any room in this truck to bring all my stuff. I have to put a lot of stuff in the pockets. Huh. Well, that's my headache. Looks like I got same kind of tablet. That's neat. Looks alright. Sturdy. But I'll replace this deck with my Alpine. And usually the amp is here. And the Volvos. Yep, they got a little tiny amp. And that's for the stereo. Usually they put the amp right there. And they got a little subwoofer they put on the back. Huh. Because I got 4 speakers on the back. Usually got 2 on the door. But, okay, well, I'm going to go back to the other yard and get all my stuff out. And once I'm done with that, then come back here and put everything back in here. Leave on Saturday and go to Utah. At first Denver, 2 drops there for Monday, and then Tuesday I shoot over to Utah. That'll work out because there's supposed to be snow in Wyoming Sunday. But this is the yard. These are the trailers. It's got all chicken lights on it. The Great Danes. I got 3 bays for mechanic, and this is a wash bay where I could wash my truck. They do trailer washouts, all that with that bay. So I pulled out of there. That's the wash bay. Other than that, it's looking good. It's really grubby. I see a dog hair in here, so I gotta clean everything out, put my carpet in here. But it'll never look like this, but I wanted to show everybody what it looked like. But once I put my love in it. But they do have chrome switches for everything. I'll have to look and see what kind of package. Don't get too gaudy, but enough that it'll look really sweet. I don't see anybody putting love in their trucks in this company. They got 35 trucks here. But wow, I have to see how bad this is. See, that's the power inverter. Well, you can see I have to put all my tools in here. That's going to be a hard one to do. I don't know where I'm going to put the chains. And they got a chain rack that I can mount on the side. And it looks like the tri-pack's in front of the fuel tank. That's good. I got everything set. Looks like the top dam, they took that off. Must have had problems. At least I got a load bar rack. They gave me 2 load locks. That's good. I can put my broom on there. But I don't see a straight pipe on. Well, I don't know what they got for exhaust. It looks like a straight pipe. Drippy right now. Oh, this is useless. But you can see the dog hair or some animal hair. That's silly. You doing that, wrecking the truck that way. Damn, a lot of hair wedged in there. That has to be all cleaned out. Air filter has to be changed. But this here is for it's got the duct system, so it's about the tri-pack air conditioner. And then the other units in the back, on the side. Oof, I can't put any of I could try to wedge stuff, but there's an air filter right here, so I can't really put anything in here. Just in the front. But I have no room for all my detailing and my tools. It looks like I have to mount a box and put it on the back here. I have to get something like that. That's the only way to do it. Let's get a mount on it. But this exhaust, I'm trying to look for the muffler, what they got for it. Alright, well, looks like there is a muffler that's underneath it. It looked like straight pipes there. It's nice to have the chrome cover on that. But looks like I have to really work on the back end. At least the paint's not chipped out. But these reflectors, I'll put the regular reflectors, have the tape reflectors on it. New mud flaps, hangers. It sucks as these things get twisted. I gotta tighten the spring on that. They always flip up. But that's the last time you'll see these rims like that. I'll cut the edges and put those covers on it. But I gotta go through this plastic. It really needs to get down to black. Looks like they had some problems with the mirrors. They put ties on them. But I'll put covers. Looks like CB. I'll put the fire sticks on it all the way up to the height of the trailer, because these are really low. But black with the white tips on the top is the right way to go. But midnight blue, $392. They got a lot of different options. Even this they have a smoked light, a white or amber you can get. In the tops they have smoke too. But clear should be alright. I gotta touch this up. That's the right way to go.